What's up, guys? Spider here for Destiny. We're taking a look at an exotic weapon review. Today it's the Zhalo Supercell, an auto rifle. It's in the primary slot, of course, and it is, as far as I know, the only primary weapon available at year 2 levels that has elemental damage. This one, arc, you can see it glowing on the weapon. Obviously, you can see it up here, right? Arc damage. It's pretty nice to use. It makes it a lot of fun to use, actually, in PvE because of this characteristic. Arc projectiles have the chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together. Very, very nice for large groups of enemies, okay? So we're going to take a look at the rest of the items here. So we've got CQB ballistics, and you can see how it impacts your range and stability compared to smart drift control. And then if we go down to aggressive ballistics, our stability just drops, but our impact has increased. And this is normally the setup that I run here, especially for this column right here, when I'm running PvE. I might want to change it up for PvP. I ran it last night at on this setting. It's not that great, but I'll show you a setting that I prefer for PvP. Okay, so we got persistence. This weapon grows more accurate the longer it is fired. Over in this column, we've got the 3 options here for hammer forged, improved range and accuracy. If we go to the rifled barrel, we increase our range even further, but our reload drops. Okay, and this is what I usually have it set on for PvE. And then down here, braced frame, which dramatically increases your stability, increases your reload, and cuts your range in about half. So yeah, not a whole lot of range there, but you're going to be very, very accurate, okay? So this is my PvE setup. We've got bolts from the blue. Double kills with this weapon. Charge a small amount of super energy and return ammo to the magazine. Like I said, definitely a fun weapon to use in PvE, okay? Okay, so let's take a look at the bullet spread profile on our PvE setting. We're just going to fire from the hip right here. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend firing from the hip unless you're in very close quarters with the enemy. Now, I'm going to ADS. I'm not going to, adjust with the right thumbstick here. So we do have a definite rise in the bullet pattern. I mean, it can go a little bit left, it can go a little bit right. Now, if we move back and we actually adjust while we're firing, we can control it a lot better just by, holding down your right thumbstick a little bit. And that's the kind of spread we can get with that, okay? So now we're going to switch to the preferred PvP setting. We're going to put it on smart drift control, and we're going to put it on braced frame. Now, your stability is going to increase dramatically, but you got to remember the range is reduced. So you're not going to be able to snipe with this thing, okay? And a gun I like to compare it with, because the Monte Carlo is actually exceptional in the Crucible, but you can see the difference here. So our stability is a lot better, but our range is a lot worse. So our impact is the same. So if you're used to using the Monte Carlo, you can use the Zhalo Supercell on these settings, but just remember that your range is going to be reduced, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the bullet spread profile on our suggested PvP settings, and you can see when hip firing, it is greatly improved. It's not rising nearly as much as we saw it on the PvE setting. We're going to ADS. I'm not holding down the right thumbstick at all. A little bit of an improvement. Not a whole lot, and now we're actually going to control it and keep it tight, and there you go, okay? So again, you do have improved stability, especially if you're hip firing, and a little bit improvements on the ADSing. So I actually wanted to come to the moon and try the Zhalo out on the Dark Beyond mission, and this is when we've awoken the hive, and you get all these thrall pour out. Now look at this gun. Just wreck these guys. I mean, I almost wanted to use my super right here with the Night Stalker, but yeah, there's no need. The Zhalo Supercell, you can see the ammo returning to the magazine as well as we're firing here, at least at the initial parts, and we just wrecked, we completely wrecked those thrall, all right? So what I'm gonna do here, and this is kind of what we started with on the video, this is today's daily heroic mission, Cade Stash. It's on Old Russia Earth, and we're just gonna let it play out. I'm using the Zhalo Supercell the entire time. We're gonna have to defeat Oryx's Echo at the end. So you know what? Enjoy for the rest of the mission, and we will be back next time with more Destiny for you guys, for sure. That's it for now, guys. I'm Spider, and I'm out.
Don't look down.
What Crota began, I complete. My will conquers all.